already got it on record. This is the bathrooms. Can't see anything with that damn light. No. There we go. Nothing. Showing people the bathrooms. I'm not.
Hearing?
Yeah.
I don't hear you. I don't see you.
See you.
See you back.
Well, goodbye. The city. Very, very cold. Extremely, actually. Well, this is... Hey, I got it. You're right. Now you put it on record.
Sanctuary in the wilderness area in the eastern United States. This 1.5 million acre park provides sanctuary for every native plant and animal living here, so please leave these unharmed and undisturbed. It serves a beautiful time to visit the Smokies. Clear weather conditions often provide spectacular views. That cold weather may also create winter driving conditions. It's not unusual to encounter snow at the high elevations, and there may be slick spots on the road, so do drive cautiously. Now that you're in the Smokies, you may have questions about what you can do to enjoy and help protect the park. Stop at the Sugar Lounge this December just ahead, which is open daily.
Why don't you let it record what we're hearing?
And Smoke Campgrounds are open year-round.
It's on record right now.
Campground is open until December the 1st. Several picnic areas are available, and there are 800 miles of foot trails ranging from easy class activities to strenuous mountain hikes. Backcountry campsites are open year-round, but backcountry hikers must be especially alert and prepared for extreme weather conditions. If you plan camping in backcountry, check out the ranger station ferry-free permit. It's been a pleasure to welcome you. Know that you're a thoroughly rewarding and enjoyable visit. Welcome to the Great Smoky Mountain Center.
Your tires would be worn out. The rims would be worn out from the brakes dragging.
That's very steep. Damn, my ears pop.
Too late.
No? All right. Yeah, because you won't be able to see here. We're getting ready to come to a clearing. Get ready.
Stop.
You want me to stop and look?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
All right. take my coffee.
It's on record.
You recording right now?
Yeah.
That's when you have to use this, Randy.
Pour over it is.
Wait.
Put it on.
Go ahead. Here comes the tunnel.
Does it need a light?
No, we can't use the light. The tunnel uses lights.
Was that a deer?
No.
Oh, okay.
Waiting, they must have stopped.
Okay, I'm gonna let these cars pass us up. They seem to look at the snow on the ground, Randy.
Let's stop.
No, we're going to the snow on top, Tommy.
Oops. Oh, no. I didn't say that on camera.
Yes, you did.
What is Pigeon and them to see?
Rhonda, they're gonna see plenty on top.
Keep recording.
We can. Because we're almost up to the snow-covered peak at the Clingman's Dome again.
We can take the trolley on.
No, there's no trolley,
I
honey.
mean, the tram.
There's nothing to go up to Clingman's Dome, honey.
Another time?
Nothing moves when it's iced over, honey. You can walk, which we're gonna do, huh, Randy?
Yep.
The whole 7 miles, huh, Randy?
Huh. 8. Good.
I'm not walking.
I said, okay, guys, I will walk every bit as long as you will want to. So we walk, and we walk, and we walk. And we finally got to a point, you see, Dad?
Half
Picture
mile.
in. You see, Dad? Look, Randy, out the front.
Don't see anything.
You see, Dad? You didn't like it. You couldn't make it. They ran up to the sign. We'd only walked a half a mile, Ron. You should have seen their faces. They were. I said, y'all really want to go to Restway? No, Dad, this is fun. That was so funny.
How can there be snow on the ground?
Rhonda,
The sun
we're
doesn't
in the
help.
mountains, huh? This is usually an iced over road in the wintertime. Picture what we got up here, Andy.
That's snow.
Yep, that's snow. You don't realize there's a heck of a lot more on the top.
It's just you can't see it.
Yeah. Still filming.
Yeah. Want me to?
Go ahead. What the heck?
I think you're getting the windshield wiper.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not. Now I am.
Try not to shoot the windshield wipers. Oh boy, is there snow on top. If there's snow here, it's thick up there.
Harvest.
Here, Randy, shoot it up the front.
Too late. We're nice. We're nice. I'm sorry.
We're nice. We're nice. You filming, Randy?
Yeah.
Up or down? You seeing the road or what?
Seeing everywhere.
Road and all?
Trees, look.
Yeah, take it off a telephoto. Make sure it's on wide angle.
I don't know what that is.
Those buttons on top here.
Get up there, Randy, up with the white and the green. See?
Huh?
Up there.
All right, we're getting ready to come up to Clingman's Dome.
Oh my.
God, I'm nervous.
Come on.
God, it's smoking.
Get that view over there, Randy.
Ron, Just let him shoot the camera.
Right there.
Okay.
I like that with the
Randy,
white.
you can't see through those windows very well.
I'm seeing through it.
Right,
Yeah,
get
but
ahead
it's
of you,
not
Randy.
clean.
Right ahead of you.
It's not clean. You can't swing the camera that fast while it's on record, Randy.
I did.
Look how pretty.
I just shoot out the front, Randy. Don't worry about shooting. Same thing.
Oh God, I'm nervous.
There's nothing to be nervous about.
Get a wider windshield.
Yeah.
Really? You don't even want to do this?
No.
So I'm seeing black and white. I want to look.
Or just turn it off.
You'll see color when you get it home. Oh, look, tunnel. Use lights. You still see a picture, Randy?
Yeah.
Look at that, Randy.
I'm getting it, Mom. Does the snow make it more excitable, Mom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I turn it off now?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Only thing saving us from... Ooh. Whoa. Rhonda, the ice is slippery. Be careful.
You not filming him?
Yeah, I'm filming you right now.
Her feet are cold.
Let her freeze. Yeah, it's mud now. It used to be ice.
Just be off. You got it on?
Hey, don't stand in front of her. I'll push you right in front of it. Kim, see, this way.
I always feel like I'm going to be too hungry.
How y'all doing? Randy, go get your mom. I got the camera. Randy, I just bought the camera. Stop.
What does that mean, Dad?
It means you can't throw anything at the guy with the camera.
Dad does?
No, go deep. Ha ha ha.
We'll get it.
Randy, run up ahead and we'll meet you at the top.
Yeah. See, man. See, if this was just flat land, I would do it.
Yeah. You should have rode your bike up here. Well, Mom is way ahead, man.
Mom!
Let her stay ahead. She'll slow down when we get up there. There's a building down there somewhere. Randy. All right, Ronnie, y'all go ahead. What you doing, girl? Rhonda.
Come on, Cams. Come on. Come on, Cams. Camsy. Come on. Whoa.
Go ahead, Kempsey.
Come on, Kempsey. Come here. Come here. Come on. Yes. Come on, Kemp. Come on, Kemp. Kempsey. Give it. Here, Kemp. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it, Kemp. It's a shame it's not soft. It's a few days old. If it was soft, she'd sink right in as she walked. What, Randy? All right, let me go see.
Camps.
Hey, Kempsey. Love it. Come see, Kempsey.
Yeah, we won't find her. She's white, huh? Randy,
She's under, all right.
come on.
All right, now you go.
What you doing?
There's a mad dog on her. Can't do it snowing in the wet snow, honey. Right. Dead body. Dog is protected. Here, Kemp. Here you go, Kemp. Get it, Kemp. Get it. They walked on my face. Come on. Randy, your feet cold?
No.
All right, I'm on.
Bacon.
I'm looking, Rhonda. If you wait till tomorrow, you'll be able to do one with no problems and stay dry. Yeah, you are. It's too. Randy, your pants are going to get wet and you're going to be miserable.
Snow's deep, Randy. Come over here, Randy.
Get up, Randy. Your pants are going to get wet, son.
Snow angel.
Oh my God. Kill it.
Thanks. My pants are wet.
Told you that. Snow is wet right now. What you doing, Kimsey? You realized I wasn't with you? What you doing, Kimsey? All of a sudden realized I wasn't walking alongside of her.
I don't like the snow. Keep trying to pick up her feet. Eat the snow?
No, it's dirty.
Randy, get away from the edge.
Randy, do that, son.
Huh?
Get away from that edge.
My snow thing don't work. My feet are wet. Hands are wet. Oh, I'm ready to go home.
What are you doing? Panning for gold, Randy?
I just want to go a little further.
Okay, go ahead. I'm watching you.
Probably a little dark and hard, huh?
Huh? Little dirt won't hurt you. It's just pine bark. You start barking, I'll know what happened to you. Watch him, Gidget. Attack. Watch me, Gidget. Gidget. Gidget.
Must be 32 degrees for it not to melt, huh?
That's right.
Riding a bike up here.
It's a mountain bike, Rhonda. What's what mountain bikes are for?
I don't know.
That's what mountain bikes are for, honey. I don't know that you're going to be able to do that, Rhonda.
That's fun.
Go show Mom where you got up at. Oh, look, the sun's coming out.
can do a snow bunny. No, don't do it. Let me do it. Snow angel.
An overweight snow angel. Look at that. I bet you she can't even fly.
Look.
You can hit me.
Does look like an angel.
Yeah, an overweight snow angel that can't fly.
Andy's looks good.
Yeah.
What, Mom?
Now come here, Rhonda. I gotta wipe the snow off your butt or it's gonna melt and it's gonna be all wet. It's under your coat, honey. All right, go watch Randy.
I want to do it.
Okay. You gotta go down on your back. Go ahead, Randy. And you gotta put your feet up. Now, Randy, stay by in case your mom don't go down right. Go ahead up around where he went, Rhonda.
I don't think so.
If you start rolling over backwards.
I don't think I'll slide. I'm too fat.
One more time, Randy, and let's go.
Look how big my foot is. Look at my footprint.
Hurry up.
See how big my footprint is?
It's supposed to go down forward so you can see where you're going, not where you've been.
I didn't film any.
Oh, film it. Come on. You can get a picture of the road over here.
You can see through the camera that well.
We'll zoom up to it.
Can't see anything. There it is.
The car went underneath us, Randy.
Bed.
Okay. See the roadway way down? Get close in to shoot the cars coming up to us. That's the road we came up on, I think. Through the valley out over here, the mountaintop. It's clear. What? Okay. Okay. Come on.
Is this your...
Okay.
What's behind the lane?
Rhonda, look, if you want to push that mirror out the way temporarily, you want to take that mirror in?
What's it gonna stop?
You can just shoot it. I'll go slower. Shoot down. There's a trail up ahead there.
No, I want to go to the mountain. National Forest.
Film was winding going down. Oh, look at the waterfall straight ahead. don't, Randy.
You did.
I know, I had to. Downturn, Randy. Alright, I think this is it.
Door.
They fit you, Randy? Did you try them?
Can you manage them?
Okay.
You have another pair of socks. Change your socks. I saw a pair of socks there.
Probably Troutman. Go ahead. That's his shoes.
Guinness World of Records welcomes you to Gatlinburg.
Golly, I got it back way up.
Altogether different from any other museum in the world.
Alright, I got y'all.
Shoe. I'll put my foot next to this shoe.
Okay.
What size shoe?
You'll invite to the show of your life at the Guinness World of Records Museum.
Largest clam. Barracuda. Largest single cat.
Really? Huh. Roger, you're gonna miss a tough luck.
Look at this. 143 eons or giga-years. An eon is or giga-year being 1 billion light years. What is this? Mission patches.
Patches.
Mission 2, 4, 6. Whoa.
Thick door, huh, Randy?
I think it's real. You think that's real literature?
Yeah. It's an airlock.
Museum exhibits protect video cameras along poisonous substances.
And begin your travel.
Randy's got poisonous substances.
Enjoy your visit through this fascinating museum.
Mom, what's got poisonous substances? The video, the exhibits. Where? Mom, where? I don't know. They just, that's what the...
Heat shield.
During the call this...
Mom, where did you read this?
Right there by that.
Honda. Okay. Dinosaur egg. These are real one eggs. These eggs are real. There's the thing that laid them up.
That was the tree, Dave.
What? Let me see. Alright, let's get to some good
What is that
exhibits.
hands off policy? We would say things you can touchy.
No, in other words, it's telling you that don't touch anything because they're protected them in some kind of way. Stuffed turtles and kids.
I thought it was
Those are real stuffed animals in there. Look at those little bitty squirrels right there.
Where?
Right there to the right. Or is that mice?
I've seen little bitty stuffed squirrels.
Let me get the camera in and you can get a look.
Hey?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Little
are those?
bitty. When I say little. Little. Ostriches, chickens and stuff.
Look at these beetles.
Rhinoceros beagles.
Oh, I thought they were kind of real. Scorpions, they have the feet. Oh no.
No, let me film it.
Wait, largest snake, largest snake, largest snake.
He's up there on top. That's him. One end to the other. I don't think he's stuffed, Rod.
No way.
Oh, we're out of film.
Age recorder is 152-year-old tortoise. Look at that. Little
Yeah.
tortoise.
It's a baby.
Largest turtle. 2,120 pounds is the largest turtle.
Yeah.
Wow, look how big an ostrich egg is. It's a real ostrich egg.
Yeah.
A real one?
Yeah.
Whoa. Sports world then.
No, we aren't interested.
Recognize the air economy as being the heaviest and one of the largest to all muscles, which uses to seize its prey in deadly embrace, slowly squeezing the life out of it.
Check it out, Randy.
It also has teeth.
Randy.
The razor edge.
Long jump, Randy. Come see. From here
It's true, you're really going to wrestle that anaconda.
to the wall.
Here we have it. We're in the Amazon in Colombia with mosquitoes in the jungle vault for the first. You're ready. Good luck. He's going in now. He has to grab the head first, and the mouth is going to. Oh.
Is that real?
Oh. That mouth. Oh. If that mouth got on him, it could bite him really. Oh. Oh, it's wrapped him. Oh my. This is I've never seen. This is just craziness. Oh, come on, Mike.
Ladies.
Oh, it looks like it's crushing his arm.
Oh, he's
Oh, Mike, get your
tired.
hand. Oh. It looks like he's trying to unravel him, like he's in
It's
a
a
knot
small
or
one.
something.
He just wants to
Oh, Mike, come on. Mike better launch some sort of counterattack or
slap
something.
that lady.
He's trying to push this. I see what he's trying to do. The head's like in a knot. Oh, come on, Mike. Oh, come on, Mike. All right. He did it. All right, Mike.
Mike won. Oh, I'm excited. Aren't you excited, Randy?
That's over. The anaconda's fight real dirty.
Yeah. Look. Pulled a sucker punch on him. Alright, we're almost out of film. I got more film in my pocket. Oh, this is the interesting room, huh? The what?
Yeah, real. They're rendered unusable.
That's right. Oh, look at the bomb up there.
I thought it was the M16. It is an M16. It says M1.
M1's above it, M16's below it.
going to see the age limits being shown as being broken more and more here in the future.
Don't even look like him. That's just his suit. It's Michael Jackson, right?
No, he's Elvis.
Oh, that's Elvis. You sure? He would be in a museum, wouldn't he? You got record?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put the date on.
Yeah, put the date in there. Take it off if you want.
No, I won't.
Because it's on there on the rest of the
I
film.
can't see. Good. It's all a blur.
And close this.
It's not on telephoto, right? Take it off. Record. You want to take the time date? Press display on the top. Back.
Okay, that's it.
I just like it on.
Well, it's going to be through the whole film.
Display.
Yeah, just press display. You enjoying that candy? Right? You recorded, Sal? Pigeon Porch, 5 miles. No, that's how you get into the school. Huh? Well, the belt turns that big old thing right here. Yeah. That thing. No. That. Yeah. Other way. And you tighten up that wheel against it, and it turns the big stone. Randy, it's locked down now.
What?
It's locked down. See this? This tightens that up against here, and then it drives that one. But you see it's nailed in place over there?
Tell me what you're telling them.
This is one of the stones.
It's called the yellow unmolded cornmeal. Unmolded means it's not been sifted or been refined or things natural.
Corn goes to the hopper, from the hopper to your shaker, which is this part. The shaft in the center's got notches. Bumps the shaker, makes the corn fall down between those two stones. The stones itself are made out of flint granite. They weigh a ton apiece. Top stone weighs 1 ton, bottom stone weighs 1 ton. Top stone is called a runner, which it does all the work. The bottom stone is called a bed stone. It just sits there. Take the casing off. You look between these two stones. Both of those stones will look exactly like that. They're called French burrs. The top stone, like I said, is called a runner, and the bottom stone is called a bed stone. And they'll last, these millstones will last you 147 years. A set of stones in 1830 was $600. In 1977, we paid $10,000. You can buy a set today for $19,000. And on the millstones, you can make white cornmeal, yellow cornmeal, whole wheat flour, rye flour, buckwheat flour, cracked wheat, grits, and popcorn meal. So you can make 8 different products off of 1 set of millstones.
How many pounds of corn does it take to make a pound of it? Brown?
Feel the brown shake in there.
Say what?
How many pounds of corn does it take to
A
make
pound.
to roast a pound of corn to roast a pound of this?
You put 100 pounds in, you're going to get 100 pounds out. Put 50 in, you're going to get 50 out.
Let's see out.
Now, is it different textures, is it different browns, or?
No, we
Sucker
do one
really
grinding,
grinds
which
away,
is called a prickly. It's a little bit coarser than what you buy at the grocery store. Our cornmeal is. Our flour, so we can raise and lower the top stone by turning this screw jack here. Which on these millstones, you can make 8 different products. You can make white cornmeal, yellow cornmeal, whole wheat flour, dry flour, buckwheat flour, cracked wheat, grits, and popcorn meal.
The tube feeds it from up above, huh?
Yes, all of our corn is stored upstairs in our grain bins. Well, no, we don't have no very much road problems around here, because everything's growed up around this area. So we don't have really a big problems with rodents.
That goes to the belt that goes to the big wheel upstairs.
What makes it turn to wheel?
Water. Everything in here is all water powered. The only electricity we use in here is our lights. We've got one mixer upstairs, and that's it.
The water drives your generator for the electricity too, or no?
We quit making electricity in 1932. So TVA coming here and knocked us out of business. And this mill used to supply 7 houses up the river, plus this area back over here used to be the downtown. Pigeon, Porch. So they quit making electricity back then.
That's from that big wheel outside.
That's what lifts the stone up. Right here, you put these on here, it lifts the stone up for us.
How much you said the stones weigh?
They weigh a ton apiece.
Oh.
No? Now these over here is the grain elevator.
That's the belt that goes down into that wheel outside, huh?
This is our grain elevator. There's 187 of these little buckets to this one grain elevator. We can send 100 pounds of corn upstairs in our grain bins in 7 minutes, and that operates by that big wheel outside. So what runs our millstones is called an underwater turbine.
Oh, so the one you see outside is not running there?
No, it runs there. The underwater turbine is located where it's got water down there. Okay? That water down there is 25 feet deep. It's 40 feet long, it's 8 feet wide, and the turbine lies on the bottom. The diameter of this turbine itself is 3 feet wide, it's 2 feet thick, it's made out of cast iron, come out of Springfield, Ohio, and get up to 50 horsepower off this turbine. This is the original turbine. It has never been pulled out, never been worked on. It's 110 years old. So to shut the stones off, you just turn your wheel back, put your brake on, and it stops your stones flowing. So every time this thing right here is turned on, we use 200 gallons of water a minute. So we use a lot of water.
But it's free.
It's all free.
Is it recycled? It goes back out?
Yeah, it goes from here and then it goes right underneath the wheel outside and on down the river. We don't pollute the river or nothing.
Now, that waterfall is natural, or y'all built that?
Yeah, we built that. That's the original dam was a half mile up Porch River. It's an old wooden dam. This dam right here was built World War II. It's 27 feet thick.
Wow.
It's 25 feet tall.
Did the river get a whole lot higher than that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, I seen it across the road over there.
I'll be down. Yeah, we were looking at over here. We saw some water markings. So we live in Louisiana.
Yeah.
We get high water markings easy, okay?
Yeah.
and I saw clumps of grass and all in the trees at a certain level. And
Yeah.
said, that's high water.
Yeah, I seen it go across the bridge over here.
Yeah.
This bridge right here, I seen the water go over. I crossed over it.
Is that when the snows and melting, or just heavy rain?
Well, we had a big heavy rain through here. That was been about 3 or 4 years ago. Had a lot of high water through here. I seen 24-foot travel trails float down the river down through here.
Woo!
This side over here is the flower department. This is where you make white flour at. This is where we're used to. We quit making white flour in '77 because there wasn't a big demand for white flour around here anymore.
Oh, yeah?
Because everybody wants stone ground. Stone ground's a whole lot better for you.
Uh-huh.
When you're making white flour, you start off with a soft spring wheat. And what you do, you set this roller here to crack the wheat, and the cracked wheat balls down into a chute. So it picks up by a grain elevator and takes it upstairs.
Uh-huh.
So when it gets upstairs, it will dump it upstairs into a sifter. Sift the outer shell of wheat off, and this is called the bran. It's the outer shell of the wheat, and that's all it is. Your body needs fiber, and that's what this is. The middle part of the wheat comes to the second set of rollers, crush it up finer, comes back down. This is called the raw wheat germ. But 30, 40, 50 years ago, we had a different name for this. We called it Midland. How you doing? Fairly to Midland? That's where it comes from. This is the middle part of the wheat.
I'll be darned, yeah.
And farmers used to use this to fatten their hogs up, called hog shorts, or they called them mids. And back during Depression days, everything was rationed out, so when you ran out of flour, had to come up with a substitute, and this is what they use, and that's where shortening bread come from. You take this raw wheat germ, it goes to this third set of rollers, crush it up finer, sends it back upstairs, sifts it back down, and you got plain old white flour.
What makes it white? Take,
It's automatically white.
when you take all the husk and all that.
See that white in there?
Yeah.
That eventually fines down.
That's white. That's your flour.
So you have a lot of waste product by the time you get
No
to
waste.
No waste at all?
Nothing in a mill is never wasted.
I'll be darned. Well, I mean, before you get to the white flour, you have other products
Well,
that are
those
drawn out.
That's a byproduct.
Yeah.
That husk there, they give to the cows.
You give the horses and the cows, and plus you eat it also. When you eat Kellogg's Raisin Bran, Post Bran, Total Bran, that's
Yeah.
what you're eating right there. It's the same thing. You're eating horse feed.
Now, all
Work like a horse, you
these,
gotta eat like a horse.
Right.
these are all driven by the wheel.
Second by turbine. Second turbine.
I'll be darned. And there's your feeds coming down.
This is called rye. It has more proteins and vitamins than loaf of bread sold on the market today, and that's why rye bread's one of your most expensive breads.
Mm-hmm.
So if you like pumpernickel bread, that's rye and whole wheat mixed together, and that's how you get your real dark bread texture. This is buckwheat. This grows up in New York, Pennsylvania, and that's one of the oldest pancakes they are. It's a buckwheat pancake.
Buckwheat pancake.
See that little tan guy right there?
Mm-hmm.
That's what a buckwheat really looks like.
That's the inside of the
Mhm.
shell.
These machine right here is 112 years old. Savage and Tyler went out of business 30 years ago. The parts, they never did break, they never did tear up, so they just went out of business. They just built them too well.
Yeah,
They don't make that mistake anymore now.
No, they don't.
sure don't.
No, they don't.
They don't
No,
make that
it gets
mistake.
worse.
Yes.
It gets worse, believe me.
That's why they always want to say, come back and see me. You're going to come back and see them, believe me.
Yeah.
Because that part ain't going to last forever.
I know, it's my business.
What kind of work you do?
Appliance repairs, microwaves,
repair.
ovens, washers, dry. Believe me, I know. They're making them so cheap.
Boy, I'm
The
telling
whole machine in 5 to 7 years, it's gone.
Oh, yeah?
It's worn out. It's absolutely worn out. If you fix one piece, it's foolish because there's another piece worn out.
Yeah.
They didn't make it so that 5 to 7 years,
You're out of it.
you're out of it. You got to go buy another one.
What kind of, since you do appliances, work with appliances, what kind of paint's a good paint to paint appliances with?
The enamel.
Enamel?
They have a porcelain enamel paint you can buy. It's a bit expensive. It comes in spray cans, about $12, $15 for a can of spray paint. Okay?
That's a hot
But
oil.
it's porcelain enamel paint. It's actually glass. Okay? Out of the can. It's like the,
One can do a stove?
depends on how big your stove is. If it's a regular size stove, you
Yeah.
probably use 2 cans. Yeah. It's expensive. You'll never have to do it again. Okay?
I got somebody give me a stove and it's yellow.
Yeah.
You want a different color.
You
I
want
want
a
a white one.
Yeah.
I want to match my
Well,
refrigerator.
if you do you got to do a white. You go ahead and use it. You'll never use it again. I mean, that'll be it. Once you do a good job of it, that's it. You're finished with it, and it'll stay that way for years and years and years.
Good.
So,
I'll take you upstairs and I'll show you these sifters. So you do, Rick. appliance repair.
Yep.
You ever have broken down stove then, do you, honey?
Yes, I do. I have broken down.
Parts are no longer available after a certain time.
My machine is always the last one that gets fixed.
Kind of like mechanic.
Right.
Mechanic can fix anybody's car, but he got the junkiest car around.
He's always getting it working a little bit longer.
Exactly. Watch your bars you come through. Kind of get away from the water grown.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Don't like the crowds. Our other two sons are there, and they're partying.
Teenage.
That's where my mother-in-law went. My father-in-law, they went down there. And I said, they go every year.
Really?
Every year.
Oh,
See,
Lord.
we just trade tourism, y'all. Some of you go there and come here.
And he's 70-something years old and he's still going. I mean, that joker is more energetic than the person I've ever seen in my life. The cracked wheat goes upstairs to the attic, dumps a load of cracked wheat off, falls into the chute, to the stockings, into the shaker. This shaker shakes like this 180 times per minute. That's 3 times a second. 10 sifters here, 10 sifters here. Grain department or a wheat germ department.
That whole carriage shifts and twists.
Must be
Yep.
noisy, huh?
It's not really that noisy.
Really?
Dusty, but no noisy. The poles, they're hickory. It's like a car suspension.
I thought that was pipes.
That's what holds this machinery up. Come out of Moline, Illinois, 112 years old also. Original ones. The wooden pulleys are laminated cypress. They come out of Georgia. They put it in 1885. They have never been replaced. The steel wheel on this one and the far end down there has been replaced 3 times already since 1885, but the wooden ones have never.
The wooden ones have never been that figures, huh?
Friction wears the steel out, but you don't wear the wood. The wood gets harder and harder and harder each and every year.
I guess it
Kind
got
of like
wet,
kids'
though.
heads does.
Yeah. I guess it would, if water got to it, it would ruin it. Huh?
I'd say, yeah.
Yeah. The dry dust in here makes it pretty flammable type situation.
Oh,
too,
yeah.
huh? Yeah.
Gasoline plant.
Yeah.
Boom, it would go up.
Yeah. These are portholes so you can look in the.
Make sure everything's coming
I'll
through.
be doggone.
The hickory wooden pegs here, that's what holds up this whole building. This is called a posted beam structure building. It's a 168-year-old building. Andrew Jackson was president when this mill was built. William Love built it. Took him a year and a half to build it from start to finish. This is the oldest mill in the state of Tennessee, and it's the most photographic mill in the United States. The gift shop, the front porch, was built in 1900. Kind of step back into time, this old mill here was 6 years old when the Mexicans captured the Alamo in 1836.
And it's all wooden pegs, huh?
Yes.
Wooden dolls.
What year was it, though?
1830. That's a good old days Mom and Dad was telling me about.
Not quite, a little older than we are.
What is this door?
That's the attic door goes into the gift shop.
That's fantastic.
Is this all the natural wood?
Everything's natural.
I mean, from the original?
All the siding here is poplar. It lets off a poisonous gas off like ribwood does. Termites won't get into it, and that's why most of the old buildings are still standing. This machine here is called a rainbow flower dresser. This is where this white flour has to come through. The material here is the same as this is. That's silk. That has 90,000 holes in that per square inch. It is so fine, water will not go through that, but flour will. This machine right here was brought here in 1885, came out of Knoxville, brought in here with Stagecoach. So that's the reason why white bread is so bad for it. There ain't nothing left in it. And white flour got all introduced back in 1810. And if you was rich, you was allowed to eat white bread. If you wasn't rich, you couldn't eat it. You'd eat old brown bread. But you're better off eating brown than you are the white. And that's when the old timers come up with a saying about white bread. Whiter the bread, the sooner you're dead. Whiter the dough, sooner you go. Eat more wheat to stay on your feet.
I'll be dead, yeah. The fiber.
Yep.
Is what they say nowadays. The fiber.
That's right.
Well, that's true, though. Even in the medieval times, the finer ground the flour that you were allowed to have, the richer you were.
Yeah.
The rich people had the fine grain, and the other ones had the husks a lot still on it.
Just like during the slavery.
The blacks got the husks on.
They got potato peelings. The rich people got the center part.
That's right.
Well, they got the poor people got the best. The slaves got the best part of the whole deal.
Didn't realize it.
They got lost it, and man, they go down the drain again. I always tell people. So it's always nice to be poor than rich.
That's right.
Rich don't give you everything.
Nope.
This is our mixer. This is where we mix all of our hush puppy mix. Self-rising cornmeal, we mix 250 pounds at a time in this.
Now is this machine old too? Or?
No, this is we made this handmade, and this is run by electric motor. This is the only thing up here we use by electric motor.
Where's it go after it?
Downstairs into the bagging department.
Oh.
The beam here is one solid beam. It's 40 feet long. It's a hand-hewed hemlock. Hemlock grows on the higher elevations here in the Smokies. The old mill is made out of hemlock, pine, poplar, oak, and hickory. This was the original floor. You notice the square nails.
Yeah, see that?
The floor here started out at 2 inches thick. We're down to a ½ inch now.
Oh,
so
God.
we're a ½ inch off in 167 years.
What you doing? Worn down some, huh?
Yeah. You can see how thick the floor is in that hole right there.
Oh, yeah. It was 2-inch planking.
Yeah. You got 2 inches, you got 2 inches. You don't get it. Yeah, when you say get 2 inches, you get an inch and about an inch and 3/4.
They measured it 2 full inches.
Yeah.
Yeah, they knew what an inch was.
The area here is the old part of town. This is the downtown Pigeon Porch district back in 1830. And how the town set up and everything back then. The old schoolyard used to set right back over this way. The big old shingle buildings over there today is a pottery, but back then the old general store sat there. Across the street towards that tan building used to be a blacksmith shop. On the other side of the blacksmith shop used to be a archives building, which they kept records of births, marriages, and deaths like a regular courthouse.
Ah.
So they had a little sign as you enter the doorway that read hatches, matches, and dispatches. And this red building here used to be the old farmer supply building, and that's the way the town was set up. So a lot of people asked us, how'd you get the name of town of Pigeon Forge? There used to be passenger pigeons come through here, stopped and eat the farmers' crops up.
I'll be done.
So the farmers kind of got tired and disgusted with them, shot them, killed them, wiped them out, and solved the problem. And a forge used to be an old iron forge downstairs where you walked inside the gift shop, and that's how we got the name of town of Pigeon Forge.
Pigeon Forge.
See, they didn't have to call 911.
Yeah.
They just took care of the problem themselves back then.
Uh-huh.
Any questions at all or
That's
anything?
it. That's
Very
fascinating. It really is. Like the story of the town,
You make good grades in school?
Yeah.
Do you? Kind of like I did in school? D's and F's? Dandy and fantastic?
Yeah. He better not.
My little girl, she's 12 years old, and she had problems with school. Got one the first year, you know. First year she got on, then she got B, C, D, and F. I said, what happened to the D's and F's right here? I said, man, you did pretty good till you got down to D's and F's. She says, what? Oh, I said, well, maybe I need to go to school and find out what the problem was. So I went to school. You know what she makes now? A's and B's. I said, see, it's just a trip to the school. I said,
That's
it makes
all
a
it
big
takes.
difference.
Right.
That's all it takes.
And I told her, she said, man, that's embarrassing, you go to school. I said, well, it only takes one time to learn, and that's it. I said, ask her when you got the F for. I asked her teacher, I said, when did you get the F for? She goes, oh, she just kind of looking around. I said, oh, she was stuck.
Fish.
About 60 years old.
They caught him out here in the stream?
Coming out of the river.
No
Sure
kidding.
did.
Oh, darn, he's a pretty big one.
Yeah.
How many pounds is that?
Gosh, I don't even know, huh?
That's got to be close to 9 pounds. Or,
Yeah.
That's
8, 9
almost
pounder.
a record nowadays. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what kind of fish they got in the stream, Randy. Let's go get them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I hope you enjoy your stay. What grade you teach, hon?
Middle school.
Middle
6,
school.
7, 8.
Well, you got that right.
Huh? What? Yeah, I know. Wooden everything, Randy. Wooden nails. Square ones and all, huh? Let's take a
I'm gonna
picture.
walk over there. You drive over there.
Oh, I have to drive? Let me take a picture of upstairs here. That's where we were. Here, Randy, you got...
What?
I'll give you the key. Those are the grinding wheels. Now, how long you said they lasted? Were you paying attention? One has got in there 100 and something years old and it's still good, so these are older than that. Or
Wish they didn't come from
these
here.
are worn out?
They didn't come from here though.
I don't think so. He probably got them from some other mill.
That would be like 300 and something years old.
Yeah, but they have 2 or 3 wheels together and they rub against each other on the inside.
A ton each.
There's the rest of
There's
them.
the other one right there.
Yeah. Let's take a picture of the river.
Compared to what it looks like in the other one.
Yeah. That's where he caught that big fish. 60 years ago. I bet you they're all worn out by now. Look at the foundation down there, underneath the building. Like an old cave.
What?
Like an old cave down in there.
Yeah.
Serious. They had to rebuild the bottom of that building down there. You can see it.
You can walk along around. There's a bridge right out there.
Uh-huh.
You step out beside
This old bridge wasn't here before this.
It ain't old.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Oh, look, we can go down, Randy.
What do you think he said?
No, he didn't say down. I thought he said just go out to the bridge. Go.
No, he said just go quickly.
All right.
Woohoo! Go on.
All right, yeah, get out of the rain and water. There we go. Oh, fascinating. Let's go up underneath. See the oldest part of it. I guess your mom be glad she missed all of this.
Why?
Because it's dirty and dank underneath here. All this
Dank?
water and everything.
It's dirty and dank.
Well, muddy and everything. Old parts. Dank. Uh-oh, we're almost out of film. See the water coming up out of the ground. Huh? Yeah. That's the bedrock of the river.
Whoa, what is that?
Oh, look, there's the wheels and everything up there. Coming up from the thing. Whoa. Randy. What?
He said 27 feet thick. Is that way or that way?
27, yeah. I don't know, Randy. I'm not sure. Oh, big old log.
Probably means that way.
Yeah. No, thick meaning thick, not long or wide. Thick. Look where the water feeds into the end of the wheel here, and that's what actually does the driving.
What do you think it is?
Well, a lot of them, the water comes up over the top completely and down. This one feeds in on the bottom down in. In other words, they come up at the very top, I guess. Maybe they need more torque with those, you know what I'm saying? Boy, you can see right down into the water, huh?
Yeah.
I don't think you can see it with the camera there. Just the surface.
Ham was getting wet.
I see that. It's all right. It ain't hurting me. Look at that tree. It almost has no more roots left. There's the pigeons in Pigeon Forge, Randy. Saw him?
Right there.
Right there. That's why they named the town.
It's really true.
I know. They shot most of the bad guys, though. Oh, look, a duck. A duck, a duck, a duck, a duck, a duck. No, Randy, put that rock down. Randy, no, do that. It's on film. That white one. Take us over here. Hello, ducky. Look how the town is built up. Go on, jump in the water, duck. Go ahead, jump in the water. Oh, there's another one right there. I didn't even see that one. Here's the color of the rock. Oh, and that building up against it.
What?
That building, that's a newer building over there.